Jackson along with Brian Blitz, and you are watching another great episode of Superstars of the Ring.
Here at ccwrestling.biz. Ladies and gentlemen, this week's action, we're going to see the Southern States Championship defended as Mad Dog Miller is going to be taking on Daniel Anderson in what is probably proven to be a potential Match of the Year candidate.
Man, it was an awesome match. Bodies were thrown everywhere, and there was some outside interference because the collective can never ever let two guys go one-on-one.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that a little bit. Obviously, there were some folks that walked away a little bit or stumbled away a little bit, worse for wear at the end of that match. But before we get to the action, we're going to hear from a constituent of Daniel Anderson's, or also collective member, the future Jonathan Wells.
Ladies and gentlemen, for 518 days, I was your reigning and defending CCW heavyweight champion. And it's been weeks since I lost said CCW heavyweight championship. And the question on everyone's mind since that night is, what is next for the future Jonathan Wells? What will Jonathan Wells do next? Will he walk away? Some people said that I should blame the collective and that I should go out in search of self-discovery and find myself and then come back a better, changed man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you right now that that will indeed not happen, because I see a group around me, a group of men whose people would die to have by their sides. I've got on one side, I've got a 6'6" monster, 285 pounds of pure beast. Nobody will even think of jumping the collective with that man by my side. That man that I talk to you people about right now is the 6'6" revelator, walking attitude, Kevin Toole. And then over on the other side, I have a second-generation superstar, a man who has pro wrestling running through his veins, and a man who is the son, the only son, mind you, of a Matt Classic Hall of Honor inductee. He is the son of Boone Anderson, but he is dang sure better than Boone ever thought about being. Ladies and gentlemen, the man that I speak to you now is Daniel Anderson, and the man that holds it all together, the man who walks by our side, the man who watches our every move, and the man who will lead us to the promised land. Ladies and gentlemen, his name is Mark Falcone. Now, I am the former CCW heavyweight champion. I am a Triple Crown winner. I am the longest reigning CCW champion in history, and my name is the future Jonathan Wells. And ladies and gentlemen, us as a group, us as a whole is about to explode. And we are going to explode all over the CCW roster, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to run roughshod over every single superstar in the CCW locker room. That's right. We're going to jump on your baby boys. Okay? We're going to jump on the ones that you can't stand. You know why? Because the collective has no preference. See, you people, you have preference. You prefer to see Hayden Price as your CCW champion. That is a preference. A stupid one, but a preference nonetheless. You people prefer to see Hayden Price and rock and roll Chris Turner perform other than myself or Kevin Toole or Daniel Anderson. And that, my friends, I guess, is a preference. It is not what needs to be seen, because what needs to be seen are the collective. You see, we are the most dominant force in CCW history. Most people may say, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, but we are the most dominant force in CCW. Some people may argue that Julian Marks is the most dominant force in CCW, but let's think about that 1 second. Okay, Julian Marks for over a year ran around CCW and he jumped every single person in his way, but never once, ladies and gentlemen, did Julian Marks think twice. Or he didn't even think once, mind you, about jumping myself. or Daniel Anderson or Kevin Toole. And he knew better, ladies and gentlemen. That's why. He knew better. Yeah, he wouldn't jump Mark Falcone, a defenseless manager, a man who was a part of the CCW board. He jumped him. But he didn't jump the men in the collective that could have defended themselves. And everybody's supposed to feel sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We're supposed to feel sorry for Chris Turner because Chris Turner got beat down like an innocent man in front of everybody. Chris Turner got beat like the little baby, the little whining crybaby that he is. A man who is over 40 years old. A man who walks to the ring with tassels on his side and a man with zebra print on his side. Now let me explain something to you. Teenage girls, okay? Teenage girls and girls under the age of 10 like zebra print, okay? A 40-year-old man should not be wearing zebra print, okay? That's fashion statement number one. Chris Turner, okay? And then we got men walking around here carrying titles, mind you, that spike their hair up in a mohawk, okay? They wear an ugly shade of blue with a Bulldog t-shirt and they walk to the ring and they want to woof at everybody and everybody like idiots. All of you like idiots want to woof back. Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, is about to change. Okay? Because like I said, from this day forward, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what spot you have in the locker room. The collective is putting every single person on notice. Ladies and gentlemen, the collective is through playing games. It's time for us to take back what is rightfully ours, and that is not a championship. No, what is rightfully ours is CCW as a whole. So ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts, put your helmets on, get your cell phones out, get them ready, call your mother if you have to, send an email. Hey, like us on Facebook, send us a Facebook message, do whatever you got to do because, ladies and gentlemen, the revolution as you know it is gonna start.
You have Jonathan once again running his mouth, telling everybody what he's going to do, but hopefully he can back it up as he always does.
Let me say something. I don't know if running his mouth is really the right way of word things. Yeah, I don't necessarily see eye to eye with Mr. Wells on just about anything, but I respect the man. I respect everything he's ever done here in CCW. He's a former champion. He's a former Southern Stage champion. He is definitely a future, no pun intended, for the Mac Classic Hall of Honor. There's no doubt about that. But running his mouth, listen, he's earned the right to back up anything he says. There's no question about it. And if he wants to talk, let him talk.
I guess.
Okay. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and move on a little bit here. Jerome, we're going to have a special guest in the show this week. Somebody, as he's returning CCW Superstar. Been looking forward to seeing him here on the show and in the ring, of course. And I'm not going to spoil anything right now, but just to let you know, he's going to be joining us here a little bit later on.
Okay, well,
right.
We'll see who that is.
Yes, we will. And then until then, we're going to move right around to the match. As I said earlier, the Southern States Championship, Mad Dog Miller is putting the strap on the line against second-generation superstar Daniel Anderson.
Yes, those two had a very hard-hitting match, and we're going to go right to it, right here on Superstars of the Ring.
fantastic championship match. Like we said, there was somebody that walked away or stumbled away a little bit worse for wear. Daniel Anderson certainly not going to think twice about that night again.
Man, he will never come at Mad Dog like that, and we have to see what happens with everything between Jonathan, Mad Dog, and Daniel as well.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. You know that the collective is certainly, you know, they're going to want to come back to get their repercussions against Mad Dog Miller.
Most likely.
All right, moving along. I told you earlier, we had a special guest this week on the show, a returning superstar. We haven't seen him in, you know, probably close to 3 years now. I just want you to be prepared because, ladies and gentlemen, we're introducing to you one more time the man known as Booger.
I'm a soul man. Watch out, everybody. Here we go again. CCW fans, Booger is back in the house, Jack. We gonna set it off. CCW fans, look out. Booger is back in the house and he's here to stay.
Wow. All right, Booger. Well, thanks a lot, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, for Booger, for Jerome Jackson, until next week, we will see you at ringside.